Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the yearly of 2020 reading. So last year's yearly reading was about discipline and boundaries. So where are we at with that, Taurus? I'm going to go ahead and start by laying one card per month of the year of 2020 using the daily guidance from your angels deck by Doreen Virtue. Okay. So the card representing January of 2020 for whichever Taurus I'm reading for during this general reading, you have the ability to kind of sit and listen. You have a moment of pause to think about a situation involving children, a child, your childhood, something maybe tied to the past. For some, maybe involving a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But there was confusion keeping this Taurus feeling stuck. I think in the beginning of the year, January, maybe even into February of 2020, it is a time to think about and to listen to Spirit, okay? Prayer works, okay? Try it. If it fails, whatever. But now is a time to really think about, I have this moment of pause. Thank you, Spirit, for this moment in my life at this time, because I have a moment to think about how I'm going to shine this year, how I'm going to find my happiness. And that's what Spirit's saying they want you to work towards, because these energies will be available to you around mid-2020, maybe June or July, but we'll see. So in the position of February 2020, this particular Taurus has a shower of abundance. So after listening, maybe in the first month, you're feeling trapped or stuck in January 2020. And then you start to recognize that you have healed, that you have freed yourself from energies of worry in whatever area that may be. Everybody's path is different. In the position of March 2020, this Taurus has the energies of there's nothing to worry about. You know where you're going. You healed. Spirit gave you the gift of understanding, helping to guide you into the path that is in your highest, best good. They want to shower abundance, peace, joy, and happiness down upon you. But for some of you, you're going to be blocking the blessings because of worry. Okay, so Spirit's saying hand your worries to us and set goals and intentions for how you're going to shine this year of 2020. So in the area of April, wow, we have relationships coming together in connection, communication with another or others. Could be business, could be personal. So in May of 2020, it looks like you're going towards an offer in relationship to another. And Spirit's advice is that there's nothing to worry about. All you need to do is remain positive, goal-orientated, right? If we don't have a purpose, we become lost and stagnant. In June of 2020, wow, the law of attraction. Attracting whatever it is that you know you want to go towards. So in May of 2020, actually even in April and May, this Taurus is going to now know what relationship, partnership, contract, however, they want to go towards. And you're going to be feeling very attractive because maybe someone's coming towards you as well. I have two people looking towards one another. So if you're wondering in April, I just heard unicorn. If you're thinking about relationship, and look for unicorns, and that's the direction you're being guided to go towards. So pay attention to signs as you free yourself from worry and enjoy this journey, for the law of attraction is building within you this year, Taurus. Now in July of 2020, we have trustworthy guidance. So some of you are contemplating devoting yourself to a path in the area of success, however that means to you, getting a new job, creating a small business. And as you connect with others, you contemplate devotion in some way. You may be questioning, should I go towards this commitment or partnership that I've been in connection with, business or personal? And some form of communication is going to come your way. So the advice here is to remember when you were a child. Remember the innocence where you don't worry, where you allow for things to transpire as you open to abundance. Emotionally, spiritually, financially, maybe all of them. That's in August. So in September, sorry, I was getting a lot of downloads. Be honest with yourself. There's nothing for you to worry about. Instead, like I just said, pay attention to the signs all the way into and through October. Ground yourself. Walk in the path of innocence. Be honest with yourself. Notice the signs and pay attention to positive and trustworthy guidance. For you will feel grounded by November 2020 if you follow Spirit's advice in this video. And by the end of the year, in December 2020, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, you will be able to release and surrender that which you were thinking about in the beginning of the year. Wow. So we may have to do a little summary here. January. Listen and wait till February. Work on why you feel trapped or stuck and how you're going to shine brightly, what you're going to be remembered or known for, or what it is that you like to do, and go learn about it and come up with something that fulfills you. If it's another person that's been on your mind, again, Spirit saying you're going to be blocking relationships one way or another in April if you continue to worry. Free your mind from what happened in the past, in your childhood, having to do with whatever, and recognize that by May of 2020, it's going to be time to go. And it's like you're going to start to attract everything that's good towards you in June and July. And in July, you're going to receive some form of trustworthy communication or guidance. So it's a time of innocence. You may be feeling a bit reborn, right, in August. Maybe someone will have a child or has a child. And you're being guided to not worry, but be honest with yourself. Can you ground yourself, release from what was, and surrender to the wonderful blessings Spirit wants to bring you into? Because the law of attraction, as you ground yourself and you're honest with yourself, it's like, how do I explain that? I know what we'll do. Okay, so they're saying release and surrender because something in the past wasn't working, and now it's time to find more clarity about your security and stability and what it is you're passionate about. Same message. For some, this has to do with family, childhood, and Spirit saying pay attention to your dreams now. Again, because you have the law of attraction all the way up, especially into June and July, like I said earlier. Okay, so I'm clarifying this Taurus's energy by bringing in the Gypsy Oracle deck. One card per month, please. Yeah. So we do have a Taurus in January of 2020 who's waiting on some form of communication, some form of opportunity to be freed from a situation or certain thoughts. And there is going to come some form of surprise. And I feel like the surprise is freedom, like a new direction, being freed from a circumstance, situation, environment, or at least contemplating that in January. Now in February, we have a shower of abundance. I feel like moving into a new office, creating an apartment, a house. For some with the room energies, it's like I've been sitting here waiting and nothing is coming, and I want to heal my financial situation. So that's part of what this Taurus is thinking about in February. In March, we have, don't worry, in the area of love, here comes Cupid. Then we have attention and recognition, maybe around the very end of March, 30th, 31st, something like that. Then we have relationship in April. Somebody coming in whereby this Taurus is relationship with a doctor, I just heard. Relationship with someone who helps you to heal. Some of you are going through a very spiritual transformation in May of 2020 where you recognize it's time to leave behind energies of haughtiness, which is arrogance. Some may be looking at this relationship or hoping on a commitment or partnership in April going into May, but they may be going away from the situation because they were hoping someone would kind of help them to heal, but they needed to go away from some form of arrogance here. So you probably won't know what that's about until May of 2020. Now in June, we have law of attraction. Okay, so somebody may be saying, I'm unsure about who I want to devote myself to, business or personal. And again, with the law of attraction in June, being hopeful that some form of blessing will be dropped upon you when it comes to your time and effort. In July, we have trustworthy advice coming maybe from someone who has Scorpio in their chart. That seemed to stand out. Trustworthy advice here about something that's ended. I think feeling trapped or stuck has ended, and now somebody's helping to guide you. And that's what's bringing you back into that innocence energy in August. Taurus, there's some form of gift here, opportunity. Be honest with yourself when it comes to a feminine energy or when it comes to this servant energy, giving too much of oneself, ending up sitting alone, waiting again. There's nothing to worry about in the area of love this year for those whom are wondering. Don't give the responsibility to another to heal you. Devote yourself and heal yourself to a positive future. So you may be healing or feeling like you've healed from a situation because you've become more honest with yourself and you have worked through some form of healing so that you can recognize now what it is or who it is you want to devote yourself to. So by December of 2020, we have cheerfulness. As you ground yourself, as you walk amongst this beautiful garden and everything is gorgeous, beautiful surroundings. There's celebration in November of 2020. Surrendering. Okay, so by December, there's this beautiful release and surrender energy where this Taurus recognizes what they brought into their own journey, what they caused in their path, right? Everything that happens starts out with our thoughts, right? Not the things that happen to us, but the things we create for ourselves. We can create anything in any moment. But at some point we may have, this Taurus, tried to bring a situation together, but you weren't grounded. And that's what's being educated here from Spirit to this Taurus, is it's time to leave energies of arrogance, childlike behavior. Yeah. It's like the more you open your heart, the more you close yourself to what didn't work and what kept you trapped or stuck. Now you can free yourself from false thoughts when it comes to money for some. Yeah, recognizing with the Psi and the Thief energies that something stole your peace of mind, something didn't work out for you. And now there's stubbornness, but there is the Priest. I know right from wrong. but I'm stubborn about it. I'm thinking about my mother or what I learned regarding a situation in my childhood. Now I'm thinking about money, a wife, a family. So this is a year of grounding yourself, finding what makes you happy day to day, contemplating commitment, partnership, observing yourself in commitment and partnership in May and June, recognizing the law of attraction comes to you almost quickly and unexpectedly. And something in you changes. That's what I think this death energy is about in July 2020. Trustworthy advice comes, and there's a gift in August, and it brings you back to innocence because something like changed within you. And then there's September. Being honest with yourself, that somebody really just wants to give love, care, and be a part with you, for some of you. Pay attention to the signs and ground yourself, release and surrender that which you brought upon yourself that was not good. Had to do with the ego. Okay, sorry that was so long, but it was like there was an explanation of you can free yourself from this sorrow. All you have to do is figure out how you're going to shine in the year of 2020, a brand new chapter in the story of your life. It's okay to go through a spiritual transformation, to bring an end to something that wasn't helping in the area of relationship, partnership. But now, if you, with an open heart, allow something to fall away that doesn't serve you, maybe within yourself, then you start to feel more clean, more happy with the innocence energies by August of 2020. A gift could come. Be honest with yourself. Do you give too much? Is someone giving too much to you? Are you thinking about someone who can care and take care of you? Pay attention to those signs in October. Ground yourself as you come into connection with another, for you will be able to release and surrender whatever was a part of you in the past that just did not serve you. I just keep hearing that. Yep. So to close, I'm pulling one card from the Oracle of Visions energy. Time to ground yourself. Time to listen to spirit. Time to recognize, with one of my favorite cards, that a trial has ended. And now it's time for a new journey. To recognize unhealthy secrets or dangerous secrets. To get out of this round and round we go and break free. We have someone here who is like putting all their hopes, wishes, and prayers on a risk. And Spirit's advice here is whatever you are dreaming about, you can become, but you've got to put your time and energy in. And it is in your creative aspects, whatever you want to create for yourself, starting in the end of 2019. What does the next chapter look like? And now, what are your beliefs? Because there could be some form of temptation, but they're saying here it's time to free. Like she's freeing that butterfly that changed. She's freeing it now from temptation. It's time to put on a new mask, and Spirit's helping to guide you towards new goals and intentions, traveling and or moving. And really thinking about those whom you've been blessed to have in your life with you in the past and now on into the future with an open heart. But be careful not to put your energy into something that is unhealthy, because your decisions will be observed by others. It's a time to love with a true and open heart. So ground yourself and know, for one thing, that you deserve it. That once you heal yourself and get clear about your boundaries or your goals and intentions this year, then you can make this change and rise to a higher, more fulfilling journey, right? A higher spiritual level. I'm going to close with the Journey of Love deck. I keep saying I'm going to close, but then I like to just get more and more information. Those of you who've been with me for a while know this. Clarify, clarify, clarify. Beautiful. So now we have 38. After some time of thought with the number 3, the number 8 represents unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles in oneself or another. And the advice here to close for this 2020 yearly reading for Taurus is to seek a group that supports your vibration and then draw upon the collective. Though we labor through the illusion of individuality and have to face our inner challenges in solitude, our spiritual transformation is not an independent event, nor is it for our victory alone as we approach the enlightened way of all-embracing love. You are to shift your perspective to allow all groups that you are involved in to become a source of energetic lifting. Trust that you are not alone on your journey, and the soul connections that will nourish you and will draw you to them like strands of pearls on the Divine Mother's necklace. Hearts apart, remember love, and time sometimes stands still. So enjoy this journey because you are evolving. For whomever's reading this was during this general reading, beautiful things are happening, and as a result, beautiful things are coming back. You'll feel grounded by the end of 2020 and will have been able to clearly, as you recognize what you brought upon your path that was unhealthy, you'll be able to release and surrender that and then come into the new with a clear mind. So should these messages resonate for you and you'd like your own yearly reading, my price list will be in the box below. Thank you to those of you whom have liked, shared, and subscribed, and to those of you whom have donated, and to those of you who have been giving these readings as gifts to others. That's been super fun. Thank you for stopping by. Take care, and God bless, and happy